Morning. I am Day. DAA are my initials. Walk with me on the recovery journey of hope, renewal, resilience, and self reflection. And remember that you are not alone. Fair use, April 15th. Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. The bondage of resentments. Harboring resentment is infinitely grave, for then we shut ourselves off from the sunlight of the Spirit, as Bill sees it, page 5. It has been said, anger is a luxury I cannot afford. Does this suggest I ignore this human emotion? I believe not. Before I learned of the AA program, I was a slave to the behavior patterns of alcoholism. I was chained to negativity with no hope of cutting loose. The steps offered me an alternative. Step 4 was the beginning of the end of my bondage. The process of letting go started with an inventory. I needed not be afraid, for the previous steps assured me I was not alone. My higher power led me to this door and gave me the gift of choice. Today I can choose to open the door to freedom and rejoice in the sunlight of the steps as they cleanse the spirit within me. Courage to Change One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, April 15th. Many of us come to Al-Anon hoping to find answers to the questions that plague us. Should I leave the alcoholic? What about the financial, sexual, medical, legal, and emotional problems? How can I stop abusive behavior? There are as many legitimate options as there are members, and Al-Anon's position is that we must each find answers that are right for us. The one exception is a life-threatening or violent situation. In this case, Al-Anon suggests putting first things first, ensuring the safety of ourselves and our children. Perhaps this means leaving money and keys in a safe place so that we can get out in an emergency, or calling the police, or arranging to stay with a friend, if only for today. We learn that we deserve to be safe. Today's reminder. In Al-Anon, we don't make anyone's choices for them, but we do offer advice of a different kind. We suggest attending Al-Anon meetings, finding a sponsor, and reaching out by phone. We advise our members to practice the steps, slogans, and traditions, and to incorporate these principles into every aspect of their lives. This kind of advice helps us to find answers that we can live with. There is a quote from The Dilemma of the Alcoholic Marriage. When I concentrate on my personal progress, the difficulties over which I have no control will iron themselves out. Just for today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, April 15th. Keep coming back. We have come to enjoy living clean, and we want more of the good things that the NA Fellowship holds for us. Basic text, page 27. Can you remember a time when you looked at the addicts recovering in NA and wondered, if they aren't using drugs, what on earth do they have to laugh about? Did you believe that the fun stopped when the using stopped? So many of us did. We were certain that we were leaving the good life behind. Today, many of us can laugh at that misconception because we know how full our life in recovery can be. Many of the things we enjoy so much in recovery are gained by actively participating in the fellowship of NA. We begin to find true companionship, friends who understand and care about us just for ourselves. We find a place where we can be useful to others. There are recovery meetings, service activities, and fellowship gatherings to fill our time and occupy our interests. The fellowship can be a mirror to reflect back to us a more accurate image of who we are. We find teachers, helpers, friends, love, care, and support. The fellowship always has more to offer us as long as we keep coming back. Just for today, I know where the good life is. I'll keep coming back. Today, Emotions Anonymous, April 15th. Reflection for today. I came into this program to learn more about myself and about the emotions I had hidden and repressed. Fear kept me from thinking rationally and from making decisions and acting in a way which was true to myself. It prevented me from setting any priorities in my life. When I acted out of fear, I hurt my self-image. Fear kept me from reaching out and letting others get close to me. It did not allow others to see the truly unique person I am. Meditation for today. Thank you for the freedom to grow. Today I will remember. Trust. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. April 15th. Promise 4. Our ability to share intimacy will grow inside us. BRB, Big Red Book, page 591. One casualty of our dysfunctional families was our ability to share intimacy. In our oftentimes dangerous families, intimacy led to vulnerability, which became an open invitation to be hurt and hurt again. We learn to protect ourselves by shutting down our natural need for intimacy. Our false self took charge to protect us from the harrowing pain of a multitude of unmet needs. As we engage in the process of recovery, we begin to feel comfortable with other ACAs, learning to express our needs at meetings. We may need to be discerning in deciding with whom to share our most treasured hurts, but share them we must if we are to regain our ability to share intimacy. The process of recovery requires us to become our own loving parent, relieving from duty our most ardent defender, our critical inner parent. Only then will our inner child begin to feel and express all the hurt inside. As we grow comfortable with the uncomfortable absence of our critical inner parent, we build trust that our loving parent will guide us in knowing when and where to share intimately. Our internal intimacy translates into outward intimacy, and we are made whole once again. The affirmation reads, "On this day I will help my inner child feel safe so that my freedom to share intimacy can grow. I will practice sharing intimately with others I have learned to trust." DHB stands for Devotion, Health, and Beauty. Recovery Network. Daily affirmations listed at 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every day. Thank you for walking this recovery journey with me. And remember to please subscribe, like, and share. But most of all, be the you that you are created to be, one day at a time.